Hi guys, happy Friday. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. I wanted to jump on today and share with you guys. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Sophia. I appreciate the continued support. I pray that this message would bless you. And if it does, please click like, share, comment. And if you have not, please do subscribe. Today's word is coming out of Genesis 12:1, and it's the New King James Version. And it says, "Now the Lord said to Abram, get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house to a land that I will show you." So I just wanted to jump on really quickly today and share with those that feels like God is calling you out. He's calling you to do something, to make a change in your life and to transition. And it doesn't really make sense because you don't really know what the next is. And so maybe you're like sitting still when he's saying to move. Maybe he's saying leave the job and you're like, but God, I don't even have another job lined up. Most of you, I shared my journey to purpose, and that's how God called me out. He didn't even tell me. I literally had to trust that I knew his voice and that it was him instructing me to do so. Or it may not be a job. It could be a relationship that God is telling you to sever the ties there, and you don't really know what's next. You could be in an apartment and your lease is about to be up, or you're renting a home and your lease is about to expire, and God is saying, turn in that notice to vacate, and you're like, but where am I going to go next? There could be many scenarios where God is calling you to step out on his word and step out on faith and believe that he will show you something great as you step out. He's trying to develop a relationship of trust with you. He's trying to show you that he is Jehovah Jireh. He is Jehovah Rapha. He is whatever you need. He is. But sometimes it takes a step of faith when we don't know what's on the other side to see the greatness that God promised us. Like Abram, he had to literally leave everything that was familiar and comfortable. And that's what God is saying. You're comfortable here, you know what this is, but I need you to leave. And when you leave, I will show you what is next. And we know, that Abraham had one of the greatest blessings upon his life that we've ever read about in scripture. So when you step out, God will show up and he will show out. And I'm not to say that's not going to be a process to endure after you step out. But if you are truly hearing from God and you're stepping out on his word, he will not leave you or forsake you. He will be with you every step of the way. And any process that you have to endure is just pruning you and shaping you to be who he needs you to be, to fulfill the promise that he spoke over your life. And so this is not going to be for everybody. This is for those who really feel like in your spirit, you feel a stirring, you feel a pushing, you feel God saying, leave, go. No, he's saying like, leave the job, stop the relationship, turn in that notice. He's saying, do what I've asked you to do. And it seems a little scary to you. You think Abram wasn't afraid, when God said, just leave everything, and I will show you after you leave. I can imagine he was like, now hold on, that don't make no sense. But at your word, God, I trust you. And that's how we have to be. Even when it doesn't make sense, nevertheless, God, at your word, I will go. So I pray that if God is stirring in your spirit and in your heart that it's time to make a move, it's time to transition out of a place of comfort and familiarity into a place that you do not know, I pray that you would seek him through fasting and prayer, and you would obey his word, step out on his word, because the benefits, the risk, the return on investment is worth the risk. It is definitely worth what God is asking you to do. And I know it's scary, but you don't have to be afraid because he goes with you wherever you go. And I pray that, you will allow him to lead and guide you and order your steps. And if, I pray that he continues to bless you and keep you, and that you will step out on his word if he is calling you, because he has great things in store for you. And until next time, I love you guys. Have a great Friday. Goodbye.